Yo, it's Ryan Cassata. It looks like I'm wearing lipstick. I think it's just the lighting, but I'm definitely not wearing lipstick. I don't know what's really going on. The sun is like in a weird place today in LA, and my lips look hella red. I just ate some salty food, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, so I want to make a video that explains what it means to be non-binary, and I don't want to like get one YouTuber to come in and make this video with me, because I think everyone has a different experience with being trans, and I think that we need to hear from as many people as possible, and also people that don't even have a platform, you know, and give those people a platform. So I want to make this video, and I want, if you identify as non-binary, I want you to send me a 5 to 15 second video recorded on your phone or a camera or whatever, email it to me, and I just want you to answer the question, what makes you non-binary? And that's it. And this is just like an educational video, so I can show this to people that don't understand and put it on YouTube and show that there's like not one way to be trans and what, you know, being trans means to you. Things have changed a lot in this community, and some of it is like confusing to me because the way that I used to educate isn't really acceptable anymore, so I have to learn new terms and everything and get with the times. But like when I came out as trans, there were like 5 trans guys on YouTube, maybe 10 like a year later. There wasn't really many resources. There was like a few articles online, and that was it, you know? There was nothing. There was nothing on TV. There's no characters on TV. There was nothing. There's no positive representation anywhere. There was if you really dug for it, but it was hard to find. Like, it was not out there in the world. And these YouTube videos had like dozens of views or hundreds of views, maybe 1,000, couple thousand views. Like, it was not really talked about. So things have changed. In 2012, I gave the keynote speech at the Philadelphia Trans Health Conference, and I made a speech. This is my personal experience. Everything that I say is my personal experience. But I gave a speech, and I said the one thing that, you know, like everyone in the trans community is so different and stuff, and we all have different ways of transitioning, and we come from different backgrounds and different families and different upbringings and all that. But the one thing that makes us the same is being in a body that doesn't make sense to us.
Different parts of the country, but when it comes down to it, we all share that same feeling of being born in a body that does not make sense to us. And because of this one small trait, we are a unity, a community, and we must recognize this, and we must come together.
And everybody there agreed with that. And now I don't know if that's the case anymore. Like, is that what makes someone trans? I don't really know. But I want to find out so I could be a better educator and I could stand up for people that want me to stand up for them. I don't know. We need to like create a video. I want to create a video. So yeah, please send in a 5 to 15 second clip. The reason I don't want it longer is because I want to get like at least 30 people in this video from all different backgrounds, and if I get more clips, great, I'll make a longer video. If it's like a minute long, then I'm only gonna be able to put like 5 people in the video, and that's not really fair, you know? Like, we need as many experiences as possible. And I always say this, like, if I'm the only trans person that you're listening to and that you watch and that you follow, that's not good. Like, I'm only one way to be trans, and like, there's so many different ways to be trans, and my way is just my way, you know? Like, it's not the way for everyone else. Maybe it doesn't even relate to other trans people, you know? Some trans people can't relate to me because I'm not on T. So, you know, it's different for everyone, and like, you need to learn as many trans experiences as you can and model your way of transitioning after yourself only, not after somebody else. The thing like I want to say was like, I got in this little argument with this person on Twitter yesterday, and they thought that the poll that I wrote was kind of wrong, and I didn't really see it as that, because I asked, like, do trans people have dysphoria or not? Is dysphoria what makes someone trans? And, like, I'm really curious to know what people's opinions are about that, and I've had conversations with really close friends who are trans guys who have been out, like, 10 years, and a lot of them are struggling because some people are saying that being trans is a choice now, and that you don't have to be uncomfortable or anything. And I don't know if they need to be educated or what, but you know, I made that poll to, like, help my friends, and that's all. You know, that was my only intention. I wasn't trying to invalidate anyone, and I'm sorry if you felt invalidated, but we also need to realize, like, everyone in this world has different opinions. You know, there's always going to be, like, different sides of stuff, and maybe it's the wrong side or the right side or whatever, but there's always going to be different opinions. There's always going to be bigots and haters and ignorant people, you know? Like, there's always going to be those people, and, like, those people, you cannot go searching for validation from those people. Like, can you imagine if, like, I went online and, like, I followed everything my haters were saying? And don't watch this part if you're sensitive to things, but I get the comments, kill yourself, all the time. Every week, every month, all the time. And if I listened to the haters, I would have died, like, a million times already. So, like, why am I going to go looking for validation from haters, you know? Like, the best thing to do is just block them, you know? They, like, go on people's profiles to antagonize you and to make you feel bad because it makes them feel more powerful, and that's, like, insane to me. So I just block them, you know? Like, they don't have the privilege of seeing my videos or hearing my music. Bye, you know? And you don't need to engage with them and stuff. The only time I really engage with them is if I think that I could probably educate them. And I also, like, I do believe that it is my job to educate people. I feel like it's something that I was born into, and I don't think that every trans person has to be an educator. Like, just because you're trans doesn't mean you have to be an educator. Like, there's no, like, rule about that, but, like, if you can and you want to, then you can educate people. Like, but it's not your job to educate people. So and it's a privilege if you can educate people without being harmed, you know, like, without them affecting you a lot, because you know, people say nasty things and stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Like, my idea of trans is that there isn't one way to be trans, and there isn't, like, a set formula to follow or anything like that, and everybody's different. And I think everyone does have, like, an experience that is pretty unique to them, but I don't think anyone is actually unique in this world. I think that no matter what I've been through in my life, I will always find at least one person that has also been through something similar. We're really never alone, you know? And if we put our stories out there and stuff, like, we'll find people that are like us, you know? And we'll be able to make friends and stuff. And I think, like, that's kind of the beautiful thing about the internet, is that we can do that. Yeah, so please send in a video so I could help educate people. I need to get educated. I have a really long way to go with this topic, and I need to be a lot better than I have been, and I need to be more understanding, and I've been asking a lot of questions to people, and I need to learn, you know? And it's my job to learn, you know? And I need to put myself out there so I can learn, because if I stay behind closed doors and don't talk to anyone about it and don't ask questions, then I'm not gonna learn anything. Yeah, please send in a video and participate and send this to people, and I'll also make, like, an Instagram post so you don't have to watch the video to, like, get involved or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry it's so long, but I really had to say these things, and yeah, we're one community and we are all equal. Thank you.